What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So, some interesting things may or may not be happening right now. What do we make of it? So, I did a video, what was it, a week ago or so, about asset racks, right? And I did a video about a week ago on asset racks. And I take that back. I did a video based off of what was out there on the internet. I felt like I did a respectful video. And then something happened. A post was made on Rack's channel, on his TikTok channel, right? Now, when I was initially told somebody posted, I said, well, if it's not him speaking currently, how do we know it's him? It could be somebody trolling us. Then I went back. I'm going to put it on the screen. I went back to this post right here. You see it's possible Fresno. You see the word. Group admin announcement. Fresno Community Safety Watch. Attention members. We're sharing an important notice from the Fresno Police Department regarding an incident that occurred early this morning near Cesar Chavez Boulevard at approximately 3:56 a.m. Police identified the individual involved as Tyler Broswell, early 30s. Officers reported a gunshot wound near the right temple. Okay. So let's go back to the very beginning of this thing. Group admin announcement. Fresno Community Safety Watch attention members. You see where it says Safety Watch attention members? Watch and attention are combined. Grammatically, I don't see them, if this was really real, doing that. You also see where it says Safety Watch attention members, comma, we're sharing. There's no space between the comma and the we're, comma and the W. And when you look at this, there's a lot of things grammatically that are not right. When this first came out, it was being presented. And not only that, like I said, I saw the text that he had sent. And I heard, more than anything, I heard the voice messages. And this guy sounded like he was completely defeated. And I mentioned that in my video, that it was a shame, right? What a shame that, this guy was just looking to be accepted. And then when they got him online, on the short end of the stick, boom, this happens, right? This thing comes out. Now, there's going to be people that are going to say, well, you should have did your research, should have did your homework. Well, that could be said to a lot of people. I have looked deeper and have not been able to find anything with his name. So, did this dude really go from being a northerner to a southerner and then crazily into Machiavelli? Not Machiavelli, not Tupac, the Prince Machiavelli, who faked his own death to fool his enemies. If this dude pops up again, there have been 2 new posts on his TikTok account. Doesn't mean it's him. Anybody that he had given access to that could have posted, but if he winds up posting, it'll get a lot of clicks, a lot of views. It'll get a lot of engagement. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm hoping he is still around. Just because how tragic it is if this turns out to be true. This thing that even all the grammatical errors and stuff. If that was the truth, that's devastating to those that loved him. So if it's not true, and he's just rolling around, what's he gonna do with it? The momentum that he could get, what's he gonna do with it? And my thing is this: if he wanted to get away, rebuild his life, because that's what he was talking about in the voicemails, that he wanted to rebuild, he wanted to get back on track, he wanted to get his kid back. I think he even said he wanted to get his lady back. He wanted to get right. He wanted to get positive and get his stuff together. So if that's the case, if that's what he really wants more than anything, you got everybody thinking you're gone. Why start reposting? Why pop back up? That's the part that I can't wrap my head around. You faded off into the sunset. And there were a lot of people that were wishing him, his family, the sending their condolences and saying it's a damn shame that had to happen. People like that really got that touched by the story could wind up really, really disappointed and not wanting to even hear from somebody if that's really the case. I'm right here like everybody else. I got my popcorn. I'm waiting. I want to know. I want to see it. Like I said, he would be the modern Machiavelli. Not that he fooled all of his enemies and then destroyed them, but the fact that he got so many of us to talk about him, to be kind to him, that's a good one. If you really, if that's really real, that if it's really true, excuse me, not really real, if it's really true that he's alive and kicking, it's very interesting. It's going to be an interesting story. When you have to pick one or the other, this article being legit or him being alive, of course, I would hope that the vast majority of us would say, you know what, I'd rather he be alive. We're not personally invested in this individual, but he's a human being. So it has my interest peaked a little bit. I know he was mad at Gunner. I don't understand that part. I don't understand that part. And other people immediately jumped on the bandwagon and badmouthed Gunner when Gunner never did the guy dirty. But again, if it turns out that he's still alive and kicking, I'd like to see where he goes with it. Anyhow, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.